Stop, yo.
Scared me, man.
Oh, sorry about that. Holy crap, there's lightning going on out there. Holy Moses. Thunder and lightning. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Late Horror Show with me, Dino, and Ted. What is going on, man? What?
Perfect, we got some
Can you guys hear that
there?
thunder? There's thunder and lightning going on,
Thunder.
man. And lightning. What a way to start this thing off.
That's right.
Anyways, welcome, everybody. Oh, the thunder is rolling.
Thunder!
Yes. Well, okay.
Every time you say it, that's what I'm going to say.
Late Horror Show, man. Here we go again. Another week.
Another movie.
Yeah, check out all the links below in the description box for, so you guys can donate us hundreds of dollars and we can make this a full-time gig.
That'd be awesome.
So do it. It's
my
down
job.
there. It's don't we all? But yeah, Streamlabs is
I don't
set
know
up.
if I do
Donations are set up. Every little bit helps. I appreciate it, fans. We got a Patreon down there.
Yeah.
That's going to start. We're going to start doing a lot more stuff with that.
Who's Treon?
Ted don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm not paying Treon anything. Treon doesn't do anything in this show.
I would like to thank Josh from the R-Rated Horror Commentary. He just subbed.
Yo,
I
Josh,
saw it
you
on
know
there.
who Treon is?
I would have thought you'd been subscribed for at least the past year.
I subscribed
but
day
whatever.
one. Very first podcast I subscribed.
But hey, everybody, welcome, man. Zachary's in the chat. Jennifer Delaney's here. Happy belated birthday, Jenny. Patrick Holmes.
Oh, happy birthday.
He says Jeffrey Combs in this film is amazing, but it won't top him in Reanimator. We'll start talking about that. We'll begin to film here very shortly.
Yeah, let me watch it again.
Yeah.
I love watching the same movie twice in one day.
Dracula says I have great taste. I love that. I love that name, man. Oh, that's awesome. But anyways, yeah, we're going to do From Beyond 1986.
Yeah.
An H.P. Lovecraft story. We were just talking about this here a minute ago, where the very first sequence. Ted could tell you a little bit more than me, and then we'll get into the bits and bits. Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, it's based on an H.P. Lovecraft short story, all of 7 pages.
7 pages. That's what I was getting to. It was like
It was written in 1920, but wasn't published till 1934. He used to publish in all those pulpy magazines. And
Josh, there he is. He popped in the chat.
Nice.
And anybody listening to us on iTunes, again, I always repeat this. You can always see us live every Monday night, usually on our YouTube channel. So if you're also a YouTube watcher, listener, whatever, you can always come over here, join the chat, and join in and all that.
I got a question.
Josh, you should have been subscribed the past year, I said. But anyways,
Savage has a shirt off. Can we do a
Savage Rock and Roll?
Can we do
Ronnie?
Can we do an episode where we do the show without our shirts on?
Topless?
Yeah, topless.
Yeah, I can.
My boobage.
We can do that.
That'd be awesome.
You can wear a bra or something like that.
A man's ear. But anyways,
yeah, way to
if
go,
you've
buddy.
seen this movie,
Okay.
then the pre-title sequence.
Camera's right there, Ted.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
all
looking
right.
here.
I know we look at ourselves on the monitor.
The pre-title sequence is basically a short story.
Yeah.
With the exception that Jeffrey Combs' character is actually the scientist, not this Dr. Pretorius that's in the movie.
Right.
That's a little shout out to Bride of Frankenstein, Dr. Pretorius. That character doesn't exist in the From Beyond short story.
Yeah.
So that's basically the sum of the short story, and then the rest of the movie explains
the whole rest of the
7-page
movie.
Short story.
Explains, yeah.
The rest of the movie is just made up.
Yeah.
So.
But you know what? I really enjoyed this movie. This was a great movie. I was surprised going into it.
2 movies 2 weeks in a row where some guy is like being born out of something. And
yes, out of the body. Out of the body.
We get to see that twice.
Yes, an extra man. Yeah. Sam came out of that body, out of that womb. Spread it. Oh yeah. And then this one, man, the same thing. And we'll get into all the bits and pieces of it and stuff like that. But we'll start off in a minute.
Jeffrey Combs gets to play an interesting character in this, and he's played lots of things.
Jeffrey Combs.
He's played H.P. Lovecraft. He's played Edgar Allan Poe. But in this movie, he kind of gets to play the good guy and the bad guy. He kind of starts off as a good guy trying to do the right thing and help out, and then he turns into this.
That's right, Josh. I'm sorry, buddy.
Evil
that's
eyeball sucking dude.
Yeah, I know.
So
the evil eye sucking dude
The
to get
evil
to
eye
that to
sucking
get to that
dude.
brain, because it's all about the pineal gland, and
Pineal gland.
which we'll get into.
Which
I know
they
that,
pronounce wrong the entire
I know
movie.
pineal gland. It's the pineal gland. Yeah, that was a trip.
But
man,
this
the
is
whole
Stuart
movie,
Gordon and
I'm gonna
Jeffrey
start
Combs and Barbara Crampton, all from Reanimator.
Right.
Charles Band, Richard Band, Albert Band, all the bands are in.
I was going to say he did. Even Alan Band had something to do with it.
He's the bum at the end.
He's the bum at the end.
The wino.
The wino.
But
yeah, they
it's a another Lovecraft story, but it's not played the same way Reanimator was. Reanimator was played a little bit more dark comedy and for laughs when you're reanimating the dead and Rufus the cat and everything. there's when you're making that movie, you got to see there's room for laughs in there.
Oh yeah,
when you're reanimating a severed head, and
a
stuff
bit
like
more
that.
cheese
This
factor
is more
to the
serious
Reanimator,
and horror,
right? Oh, and do you like the ColecoVision here TV set with the old football games? That look at all of this equipment.
Yes,
Star Trek. The Enterprise did not have this much.
When the doors open, it's Star Trek sounds.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. We'll talk about that in a second.
This is how.
It starts right off with Jeffrey Combs at the.
This is. I have all that power right here in this thing right here.
Yes,
This is how much computer equipment and hardware that you needed in the 80s.
Look at this, Ted. Look at this. And what are those called on the vibrating the little. Resonators. The resonator. Yes.
And that's the whole premise
Stimulates
of this movie.
the sixth sense.
In the story, it's Dr.
Through the pineal
Tillinghast,
gland.
yes. But it's not... In the movie, we'll just stick with the movie. In the movie, it's Dr. Pretorius, who's working on this theory of using magnetic waves to stimulate the pineal gland, which is the master gland.
Bearded Slasher, what's up?
Hey.
Jason.
And...
I love this.
To be able to see and experience senses beyond our five senses. It's going to show that there are dimensions upon dimensions and that we will have access to them, and then unfortunately they will have access to us. And that's what happens in the movie. See, right here, Jeffrey Combs is getting bit by some fish-like creature.
Because that little portal, that
dimension,
allows him, if you move, to see you.
It's like T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
There's a million things going through my head right now because I'm into the paranormal and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. A machine like this that can bring that other side to where you can see. Beth S is in the chat. Hey, Beth.
Hey, we got all
it's been a
kinds of
long
people,
time.
man.
I seen you in here. So, hey, welcome back, Beth S.
I get excited when we have more than 10 people. So.
But this is cool. They start right off with Jeffrey Combs, and he gets everything started and all that. He's working for Dr. Pretorius. I think you probably already just said all this. Mm-hmm. And he gets it to work. And one of those things go to his face and suck something.
Takes a little chunk out there.
Which is going to end up, something's going to end up happening there. So I don't know whether they insert something or what's going on.
It just took a little chunk there.
But Dr. Pretorius in here is BDSM, some S&M stuff on there.
He's got himself a little S&M room, and all you ladies listening will probably like this because every girl in the world likes 50 Shades. So, all that tells me is you guys like us to whoop your ass. And that's what happens in this movie.
It's a little bit of 50 Shades going there, with Dr. Pretorius.
But evidently it's because he can't get it up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's got an issue, a little problem. Yeah. And he comes...
so he has to beat the women.
Yeah, Crawford, that's his name. Jeffrey Combs plays Crawford,
right?
And his assistant, and he runs down and gets Dr. Pretorius.
And look how they almost start feeling pleasure when it starts happening.
Because they
all start
pineal gland, or like they say, the pineal gland.
Yeah, we'll say pineal. We'll say it the right way.
I'll say it the right way, the pineal gland.
But look at him. He's getting all off on this, and for some reason, wind is blowing.
And ColecoVision just starts, which it did a lot of times back then when you would play the games. It would just mess up.
I didn't have ColecoVision.
No, you didn't.
I had Atari, and then I graduated to Nintendo, and I've
been
Nintendo ever since.
I know.
I've never owned anything else.
Look at the old machine go and play some games on the old computer.
Oh, my mind. I could feel it.
Hey, where's Eric?
Mind.
Eric, you out there? Hope you feel better, buddy.
Oh, man.
He's a speed of sound. He's playing some music. Metal Monday.
Oh, man, well, that's his
He'll
thing.
pop over here soon.
And someone mentioned body horror. And
yes,
that's a very good way to describe this film.
Very good body horror.
Someone mentioned Cronenberg, who was the master of this back in the day.
Yes.
I don't know what the hell Cronenberg does now. He doesn't do...
Stephen G. Atkins.
He doesn't do movies I'm interested in anymore anyway.
David Cronenberg? No. And even back then, there was just a select few, I think.
He did.
He did a lot of
good. He did The Fly, did Videodrome, Rabid, Shivers.
The Death Twitch is back.
The Brood.
The Brood, yes.
There's another one. I'm missing something.
Look at us cranky.
Naked Lunch, for God's sake.
Naked Lunch, yes. That was a trippy movie. Mm-hmm. I love that movie. But this is great body horror. Mm-hmm. We've done some in the past, too. But this is up there.
We did Toxic Avenger. That's as body horror as you can get.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. What's up?
Death Twitch is here. I'm back.
Yeah, he's back. Back in the saddle again. But this chunky old biatch comes up.
Her dog goes running towards the house.
Yeah,
Fluffy, come back.
Yeah, what did she say? I forget the dog's name, but it's irrelevant.
Looks
like the dog from the Burbs that ran around. Yeah.
And she's gonna go in the house and she's gonna see some crazy shit.
Well, she goes through the front
door. She's breaking and entering, she's just entering.
This is actually like kind of a school.
Oh, there's a big "Don't Tread on Me" poster hanging up there.
Yeah, I was going to say that there's a lot of Civil War type stuff going on the inside, like the pictures, not like the flags and military stuff on the wall.
I
see
noticed
it all.
That before.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. It looks kind of like, but it's a what is this? Is this a school? I forget. It's
a house.
On the outside of it, though, there is a sign that says,
just said Pretorius Institute or whatever.
Something like
research,
that. Yeah.
Something. It's his digs, man. It's on 666 Benevolent Road.
Benevolent. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, it is. Benevolent.
Anything but.
But she starts hearing a bunch of stuff going on upstairs. I thought the dog was getting it.
No,
but no, he's technically
the
dog's technically just at the door. And
now none of this is in the short story. I did say the pre-title sequence sums up the short story, but even the pre-title sequence goes on longer than the short story does. But look, Jeffrey Combs does like a Jack Nicholson Shining thing there with the axe through the door.
Right.
Look, she's running out. He's tearing ass out of there. I love Jeffrey Combs. Look, he pushes past her. Get out of my way.
He almost looks like Bruce Campbell here a little bit in Evil Dead. But
he's been in a lot of. I mean, not only has he been in several Lovecraft movies, but he's been in a lot of cool movies. Just period.
One of my best roles he's played was in The Frighteners.
Yeah, I think someone mentioned. What we did with Michael J. Fox there, The Frighteners.
Time Lord made it.
Oh, right.
Time Lord.
My God, what is it, like 2 a.m. over there, dude?
It's late, man. But yeah, thanks for joining us live,
awesome, man.
I know it's late for you over there, and it's hard for you to get on when we go live. But
we understand if you can't stay, but stick around as long as you can.
Heck yeah. But yeah, like I was saying,
look at he's decapitating the dogs, licking up the blood.
Dogs gotta always lick the blood, lick the pineal glands. But like I was saying,
2:42 a.m. Oh man,
2:42. Woo!
Well, bless you.
Hey, that's all right.
Bless you. I'm glad you jumped in.
If you're late,
hope you don't got to get up for work in the morning.
Oh, you might have to. H.P. Lovecraft, which is that dark.
And they've made so many movies based on his stories.
In our last movie
most of
too,
them stink.
Yeah, true.
Most of them really stink. I mean,
well, Extra last week we did, which was another.
It had a feel,
kind of a Lovecraft feel
to it.
But yeah, this has got. Let's see. This has got Jeffrey Combs.
Oh, and Ken Faree from Dawn of the Dead.
Ken Faree from Dawn of the Dead, who plays Bubba Brownlee. Bubba Brownlee. In this movie, and when you see
he's
him,
the guy in Devil's Rejects that asked him if he was going to fuck those chickens. Do I look like I'm going to fuck these chickens?
And when you
I have thought about fucking some chickens.
Yes, I do. But when you watch him, you can't help but watch him as from Dawn of the Dead. Running through that mall.
He's cool.
I
got
love
to see
that
him
movie, man.
At Cinema Wasteland one time. I think my sister and I went. It was like a Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
I seem to remember seeing him.
Eric says from the Death Twitch, sorry I was quiet. I was devouring donuts.
Hey, man, that's all you can do with a donut is
cream-filled? Because, I could go for a chocolate frosting. Heck yeah, man.
Any kind of donut.
Stephen G. Atkins says Jeffrey Combs was the voice of the Question on Justice League Unlimited as well.
He's got a bunch of credits. I mean, apart from being filmed,
he's done a lot of things. Yeah,
I will almost always watch him in anything. He's just one of those actors. If he's in it, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It might be bad, but
Executive producer Charles Band. You get that creature. Charles Band's just the king of the creatures.
Brian Usner, who would go on to direct some of these films himself. He did. I think he did Bride of did he do
Bride of Reanimator?
I don't believe that Stuart Gordon did it. I think Brian Houston did it. I can't remember.
Anyways,
there's the doctor from Reanimator. She was Dean Cain's doctor. I mean, not his doctor, but like his teacher.
Dean Cain from
Smallville? No, Dean
whichever.
What was his name? In Dean something?
Doesn't matter. There was a big
Dean
deal.
from Reanimator.
Oh, what was his name? Yeah. Dean.
I think his name was... Oh, hell with it.
Yeah. The thing here is... when these doors open at this institute here, this sanatorium or what asylum, whatever it is, it makes a Star Trek sound.
The exact same, like when the
exact sound,
like when the elevator, when the tube opens up.
All these doors open. It's
from the original Star Trek.
It's a normal hospital, has nothing to do with the future, but yet it makes that Star Trek sound, like opening up. I don't get it. Okay, and when she does, and when Barbara Crampton comes in, who plays Dr. Catherine McMichaels. Okay.
McMichaels.
Okay, so you see how they're making her take everything off. She even takes her little metal pin on her dress shirt off, but yet she's allowed to wear glasses and her earrings.
Well, the pin's got a sharp end to it. The earring.
You take that earring out and you can poke an eye out.
I mean, what are you gonna?
Come on.
Dan Cain. Thank you, R-rated horror community.
There you go.
Commentary podcast.
Josh. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just call you Josh.
Well, that's his name, Josh. Yeah.
Look, so she comes to check out. Mm-hmm. She wants to check this story out. It's an interesting story.
Right.
But, Jeffrey Combs, he's in a loony bin now. Look at it. Everybody's yelling. She's going to look at
this. Well, it's the Silence of the Lambs thing. Everybody's coming to the window.
She's going to look
at this guy. Well, here we go.
Look at this guy.
And this guy is like kind of like...
He's stroking one off here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man? And I'm spitting out of my side of my mouth there.
He's rubbing one out.
Little gross,
just
but,
naked.
I think him naked. I'm blowing.
And this is Dr. Block.
Yeah.
Who is going to, she thinks he's,
Dr. Block.
Typical schizophrenic, can't do nothing for him. She wants to talk to him, so. And he was a doctor. He had a bright career ahead of him, and, Dr. Pretorius was pretty well known, and he's dead, decapitated.
Yeah.
There was no head. Couldn't find the head.
She's a perv for watching him like that. Says, what a perv she is. Says Eric the Death Twitch. Yes, well, we'll come to find out.
But every single one of us walking by would have looked in that window and at least watched for a second or two. So,
well, let's see what's
Eric, I know you would have done it too, man. We'd both be looking in there.
Yeah. But I tell you
trying to distract him.
I tell you what. She comes here to this institute and she's dressed very it's just a funny look to me. She's dressed very conservative. This is Barbara Crampton, for Christ's sake.
See her at the end of the movie.
She's got the glasses on, she's got the hair up in her little, and it's just so deceiving because there's that eroticism that surrounds her.
She's beautiful. And she's still a lovely woman.
She still looks good. Yes, heck yeah, man.
I love her.
I'm like going.
She should call me. I gave her my number.
Stephen G. Atkins Studios, copyright. Dan Cain was played by Bruce Abbott, who also a judge turned vigilante on Dark Justice. There you go.
I don't know what Dark Justice is.
Never trust a woman with glasses, says Time Lord.
Can't, man. I don't even trust my own wife.
And Jenny goes, hey! Okay.
She's asking him all kinds of questions, what they were doing. He explains, the resonator, stimulating the pineal.
I don't know why they say it throughout the whole movie.
I know, they're throwing me off.
Everybody says it.
And, there's Dr. Block back there thinking, it's a big old hoopla story. It's his crazy story. It's his delusion.
Yeah.
But, she had actually heard of the theory before, Dr. McMichaels. So, she's a little interested. So, she's going to get I don't know if it's the DA or assistant DA, whoever that guy in the suit is over there, he's going to release Jeffrey Combs into her custody because what she wants to do is do a CAT scan on him.
Oh, you're jumping way ahead here.
And that way then we can bullshit. For
okay, yeah. No,
and basically, what she wants to do is she's intrigued by what Jeffrey Combs is saying here.
Yes.
And wants to recreate that experiment.
Yes.
She's a hotshot kind of doctor. She's known for using her patients to get the results or whatever she wants, kind of like at any cost, type of thing, and then publishing it and getting
like she hears what happened and she wants to see it for herself.
Right. If someone's got some weird, interesting story, she wants to get in there.
Hey, Deconstructor, he is also over in the UK. So him and Time Lord, a couple of UK guys here. Well, they can't sleep, so Doc the Metal Freak is here. What is up? The pincushion gland, the pinwheel gland, the pine needle gland.
The pine needle gland.
We got Doc in here to tell the jokes.
Pine needle gland.
That's a good one.
It takes the heat off me, man.
Yeah, that's
tough kind of material for an hour.
The pineal gland. But
here's where they're having their little discussion here about doing a CAT scan on him. And what she wants specifically to look at the pineal gland to see, and what it's going to turn out here. They're about to put him into the CAT scan machine, which he's a little afraid of because it's a machine.
It's a machine, and he's scared.
But it turns out his gland has grown and is getting larger.
Yes.
So,
from
being exposed to the resonance.
Yeah, I think not the bite from the creature.
Right. It's just from being exposed to
But does it really ever say what that is? What it resonates? Does it resonate in electromagnetic field?
I think if you think like Tesla,
I'm thinking
the Philadelphia experiment, stuff like that. That's what they. I might be going over some people's heads here, but look it up because it's real shit and it happened. But they used Tesla coils to create to alter the magnetic frequency to make the ship invisible to radar, but then they got that unexpected effect, which was not what they were expecting. But I think that's sort of what this resonator is kind of doing. It's altering the magnetic field, and by doing that, it's separating the dimensions or opening up the dimensions.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's
dimension or dimensions.
It's just actually the same concept as the Philadelphia experiment. Yeah, so that's the whole Tesla story.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and what happens is something goes awry because they're bringing stuff back from the other dimension.
Well, once that happens, it kind of like tears the fabric, and you can see them, and they can see you.
It combines both. Like if there were like we talk about ghosts and stuff like that right now, and spirits, and people see shadow people and all kinds of stuff like this. But you never really get any concrete evidence. If you had something like this and you converged it, you were able to converge the two dimensions by, like you said, shifting the frequencies and stuff like that, then we would be able to see them and they would be able to see us.
In the short story, it's kind of described as he can sort of see the whole world there, but it's very translucent. It's almost like see-through, but you can see the outlines and the shapes and things like that. But it's all, sort of translucent.
What are they saying in the chat? I have great taste. It was named for being shaped like a pine cone. You may feel a little prick. Yeah.
Oh my.
But yeah, did they already do the CAT scan?
They did the CAT scan.
They were all looking over, hovering over this computer.
Is he actually crazy, or is that a tumor? She doesn't think it's a tumor.
Is that a tumor?
She thinks no. The pineal gland has actually grown.
Is that a tumor?
The assistant DA over there, he just wants to solve this case.
Yeah, because
I'd like to know what happened to his head.
He's like exactly. He said it's nowhere to be found. I'd like to find out something. So he does put her in her custody. Which is going to lead to... He's
not too happy about it at first.
Which is going to lead
to split.
Right.
He's like, no, if you're not in my custody, you get thrown right back in here. And this is the scene where she's telling him, I wanted to recreate the experiment and go back there, and he's dead set against it at first.
Oh yeah, you don't want it to happen.
It's you either do that or you're locked up in here for the rest of your life.
Yep. You're locked up here, man. So she's going to take him back, but this is where Bubba Brownlee, Ken Foray joins in because he's going to be the cop that kind of escorts them back to the place.
He's one of the detectives that were working on Pretorius.
And here he is. I love him. Look at this. Look at Ken Foray, man. Yo, man, you see dead people? You see zombies?
Oh man,
where's the zombies?
He's such a likable guy.
He's great. I love the scenes when he switches up in there. Like right now, he's telling them, I used to be a football player,
That's right.
But what's funny is later on in the movie, He wakes up and he changes into a jersey,
jersey.
his football jersey.
Hey, man,
And look at the guy's eating an apple. He's a big guy. He needs to constantly eat, So
apples have negative calories.
and I like how they pull up in the van too, and it's just like this place has been abandoned forever, but this really just happened.
Well, I don't know I don't know how long. Obviously it was long enough for him to get committed to an institution. I don't know.
Reanimator reviews. Ken Foree is the damn man. Yeah, he's cool, man.
He is.
Hey, Dawn of the Dead, the original, is just one of the greatest.
That was our comment. We did that commentary.
Long
I
time
remember
ago.
so many times.
But I love that, and that's one I love the constantly. Benevolent Street. Yeah,
that was one that I had, like before DVD and stuff. I did have some movies on VHS, but that was one movie I had. Mm-hmm. And I remember like every Friday night when I didn't have a girlfriend or something or going out or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I used to work like Friday, Saturday, Sunday when I was in high school. I used to work the whole weekend. And I remember just like Friday night getting home at like 10, popping that in and just falling asleep to Dawn of the Dead like every Friday night.
See? I mean, it's those movies you got to pop in because it kind of mellows you out.
Never made it to the end. But
never made it to that.
Oh, yeah, it's very relaxing.
And you and your sister were able to, or she was able to meet him, right? Or no, the mall. She went to the mall.
We both did. We
did, yeah.
We went to another convention in Monroeville.
Yeah.
And we met Bill Moseley there from Devil's Rejects and those films. Got a picture taken with him. I don't think I have it on my phone, but I have a picture of me with him. And the Monroeville Mall was right there. So, yeah, we had to, got to visit the Monroeville Mall.
Heck yeah, man.
Even though it doesn't look a damn thing like it did in 1978.
Oh, well, it was still running as a mall.
Oh, yeah. It's still there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, man, look at Timler, man. He survived Dawn of the Dead just to get killed by Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie movie.
Oh, that's right. Halloween remake.
In the
Director
shitter,
says
too.
I have great taste. Yeah.
In the shitter.
He
got killed in the shitter.
Jeff Floyd, what is up? Hey, horror people's great movie choice. Heck yeah, man. What's up, Jeff?
Six benevolent way.
So Bubba's
a little silly.
So Bubba brings Crawford and Dr.
At
Catherine.
least they got a cop with him who has no gun on him, but
he's got a gun.
Does he have a gun?
Yeah.
I don't recall him having a gun.
Yeah, it flies away later in the movie. Remember
Right.
when he's up at the resonator and things get going
get
crazy.
one of those guns that aren't a flyaway gun.
Not a fly. Well, the resonator made that power and
So we're
flipped
just
it
going to
out of
blame
his
the
hand. But
resonator.
anyways,
Every
whatever.
time something happens now, it's because of the damned resonator.
Ken Foree's like, you guys going in or what?
Yeah, come on, man. Let's get something to eat.
Get your asses in it. I know he's hungry as hell and he's got to make some dinner soon.
What does he make? I don't even know what that is.
It looked to me like gigantic dumplings.
Maybe
Like
it
in a beef stew.
I know he gave them each one, and he took 3.
He took 3.
I
He's
thought
a big guy,
maybe
man.
it was like some kind of potato or something, but I wasn't sure what he was making.
In Dawn of the Dead, you didn't get the impression he was this big as he is, but he's big compared to Jeffrey Combs.
He's a huge guy.
Jeffrey Combs must just be a very small guy, and she must be. Oh, he trips
trip and
over
fall?
the big gigantic wire here.
Yeah, because he explains that he had to rewire.
We
the house is
rewired
old.
the whole house.
I mean,
Yeah.
what do you mean rewire? I mean, what do you? It's one thing to rewire. I mean, these are industrial strength cables. What are you hooking them up to? You still need a bigger power source than what's in that house.
Deconstructor.
He's going to need to steal some of those transformers off some telephone poles.
A deconstructor in the YouTube chat. He goes, well, at least there are no random sheep in this movie.
Aww.
Stephen.
Extra.
Yeah.
It still bothers me, man.
Anyways, whatever.
Sheep running all around unattended too. They're just going to cause trouble. And if you've seen an episode of Shaun the Sheep, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're just going to get into trouble.
Yeah, you can't let sheep just wander.
No, they get into things, man. While the cat's
They
away,
do.
the mice get into things and start shit and
They sure do.
get the sheep riled up. Yeah, look at these cables are going. And she's like, I bet this goes right up to the resonator. No shit, Sherlock. Where the hell do you think it's going?
I know.
I think there was a couple of drums from Return of the Living Dead down there. There was a couple of steel drums in there. I think that's
Was
what
there?
I bet that's
Oh,
what
in
it
the
was
basement?
From. Yeah,
I didn't notice that.
I'll
Oh,
bet.
yeah. You know what? Later on,
I'll bet they're from Return of the Living
one
Dead.
flies down there. Oh, here we go.
What?
Ted's going to start coughing again.
Oh, man. And of course, here we go. And he records it.
Then we go to 50 Shades of Grey. And
look at him, man. I mean,
it's the Red Room.
Look, he's grabbing a tit and squeezing it, and then he's got that cat of nine tails, and he don't even care. He's just... Look at him, man. Then he gets a nice little kiss, and then it's back to whipping.
Yeah, he's just worried about the pain because he can't get it up. So, yeah, but...
how do you know he couldn't?
But Bubba is sitting there watching it just straight on, and she comes in there and sees it, and she's like...
He's got a whole room, man.
Turn it off.
I mean, he's got more sexual torture devices than you've got, and that's saying something.
Well,
I mean, we should put him on display here.
Well, nobody's allowed in that room. You can't go in that room.
I'm telling you. Thanks for not telling me the bathroom was to the left instead of the right, because
I just had one servant, I'll call her, come in this past week, and she's been the one. Her duties are just to clean.
Yeah, you clean the skin right off her back.
So that's all I'll say. But anyways, they all go up to the attic.
Yeah.
Which is an awesome attic. I would like that as my workspace.
It's a nice attic.
I like the old,
clean it up a little
wood.
bit.
But man, I
like the wood.
This is so, and she's rubbing it like she's so excited, and
Crawford goes nuts with an axe.
Well, he was going to take an axe to the resonator, and big old Bubba.
Right, stops.
Thought he was going to, go and kill her.
He shows him there's the
and he's like,
"What did he?
You're going to go right back to jail."
He knocked off one of the things on there. I don't know, one of the rods. He's showing him. There's the rod I knocked off.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody thinks we're sitting in front of one of those magic posters from the '90s where you got to stare at it. It's just a piece of fabric, I think.
Somebody said that?
Yeah.
Who said that?
R-rated. Josh.
Are you guys sitting in front of one of those magic posters? Keep staring at it
till you see the sailboat.
No.
It's a schooner, you dumbass.
It's a schooner, man. Can't you see it if you just focus your eyes a little bit, See?
Where's the sailboat?
Hey, that reminds me, I was thinking they should make a Magic Eye movie and release it in the theater, says Eric from the Death Twitch. Oh my God, I'd have a freaking migraine after that, man.
I wouldn't go.
It's not a bad idea. People would go. They go to see these 3D movies. I mean...
it's hard for me to stay focused on those. I feel like when you blink, everything gets blurry.
Well,
and you got to keep your eyes open the whole time. Plus, they cost more.
Yeah, you got to focus, man. We're drinking. Ted's coughing up. Here we go.
There's all this talk about eating's got me hungry.
You know what?
What is that?
They're big.
Are they like big biscuits, like dumplings?
Yeah, like big old dumplings,
gravy,
like flour. My mom would make them and put them in like split pea soup. Man, we're losing people. I bet you some other people are alive.
Oh man, come on now.
Not a good enough movie for you guys?
Come on, you jackass.
No, I'm joking.
No, I'm kidding.
It's all right. We got plenty in here. But yeah, he loves it, and that's making me hungry, man. I love those dumplings. You put butter all over that shit.
I ate some leftover Mexican from the other night when we went.
Yeah, you can't blink for 2 hours, says Eric.
I usually don't go. I mean, most movies aren't made in 3D anyway. They're post-produced, so it's actually pretty rare when one's actually shot in 3D. Those are worth going to see, maybe.
Yeah.
But, and I've seen a couple of those, and some of them are cool. But.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, and what happens here is you got quality over quantity.
Damn right.
Thanks a lot, Josh. Oh, hey, we're just two guys having fun, watching a movie, talking about...
we're just a couple of guys, eh?
We're just a couple of guys, That's what we're saying, Stephen J. Atkins, they left because you're making them hungry.
Make a sandwich.
They want to make a sandwich. Yeah.
I wish I had some of that Mexican food, man.
I know, we went
to Mexican on Saturday. I got liquored up.
Yeah.
I drank a...
Yeah, Ted
Let's see, how big was the pitcher? About...
It was a big pitcher, yeah.
Well, I gave his wife a glass, gave my wife a glass, and then the rest was for me.
and I could tell that you were really good. Did you have a hangover after?
No.
Every now and then, Ted goes and gets, I'm not going to say wasted, but it could happen.
I get feeling good.
Feeling good. And it's only at the Mexican restaurant that we go to.
It is. I don't do it any other place.
It's like not a bar, not a, thing. Because you're not that kind of person.
Margaritas. They're the best.
And I don't drink, people. It's funny. He goes, take a sip, taste it. I took one sip and it burned the hell out of my esophagus.
It's good.
I'm like, oh my God, what's going on?
I just
burned the hell out of my...
It's just what I like.
So for you to drink that whole pitcher...
Felt fantastic.
And you were fine the next day?
Yeah.
Really, yeah?
I had a little bit of a headache when I got home.
Okay, but that's it.
I took some Anacin and I felt okay.
Oh my God.
And drink a big glass of water. That's what you got to do. You got to drink I drank a liter of water before I went to bed.
Yep, that guy be dead. And now for dumplings. Oh my God, Jenny. Dino and Ted are my horror brothers. Heck yeah, Jenny, you've been there, man. Dracula says, I have great taste. You don't show porn this early in the show. I don't drink people either. I want some. Yeah, whatever. Oh my God.
Oh, it was good, brother. It was good.
Oh,
man.
It was good.
Those margarita, and I don't even like margaritas anyplace else.
Eric,
I only like them here.
No, that's the only place you drink. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, that's
once
it.
in a while I'll have a beer or something, but
yeah.
You know, it's just
those
margaritas, and I just want all of it. Like, you know, when they say what size you want, I mean, how big can you give me?
Just give me as big as you can.
Give me two. I mean, when they said $5 off a large pitcher, I'm like, well, shouldn't a large pitcher only cost about $5? Okay, it's free. Send it on down. Come to find it's $15.
Oh my God, I love the humor here. To please donate to my GoFundMe, Eric the Death Witch. Do you got one? Do you got one? Need pipe spoo ribbon? Yeah, hey.
PBR.
Hey,
that's
yeah,
what he needs it for.
Donate, man. The links are down below. If you donate, it'll pop up on the screen, and fireworks will be displayed.
Yeah, we shoot off fireworks. I got them right here.
And we'll be able to do all kinds of great things. Anyways,
we'll be able to do the show nude.
We'll do nude commentaries.
Nude.
I promise.
Nude.
If anybody ever donates $100, I'll do a nude commentary.
Someone do $100 right now. What's going on here? Is there a whole lot of shaking going on? They got the resonator working.
Yeah. They eventually started the resonator up here.
Now
and
look, they turn it on. Look at
Barbara Crampton or Dr. Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine.
She immediately starts
getting
horny.
Yep, she's feeling that.
And she's looking at him. Oh my God, a male.
Yeah.
A male with penis.
Yep. She's not even looking at Bubba, even though his is probably bigger.
No, she turned right to him.
That one-eyed black boa.
And he gets all like, well, he says stuff
He's like he doesn't even care. He's
what
like,
you
this
doing?
is bullshit. Let's get something to eat.
Yeah.
He wants to order a pizza.
He's like, what's going on? But he
oh, look. And then
he told him not.
We see the jellyfish swimming around.
Jeffrey Combs told him not to look at anything.
Don't move and don't move.
Don't move.
They're attracted to motion.
Reanimator says only $100.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Josh says something about the color here. And yes, every time the other dimension kind of comes in, we almost get Suspiria colors, that pink and magenta.
Yes,
not
exactly.
Quite as
good observation
pronounced.
there, Josh. Yes.
But yeah, that's sort of like your trigger for when that next dimension's coming around. Everything's all pink and magenta. I wanted to mention that, so thank you.
Yes, you get the bright colors, even the pink squids.
Yeah,
whatever.
Where it's kind of green
or
teal in the background. You get that. You know, it's a good use of color.
I love it. But one of those things pop up and bite Bubba in the wrist.
Yeah, he's ticked off. Look at this, man.
Oh, he wants to beat the living.
I hate when something takes a chomp out of me.
He's like zombies coming right at him, man.
You know, I eat you. You don't eat me.
Get to the gun store. Get to the gun store. Damn. Oh my God. Hey, but again, you guys can be on patrons too in my Patreon down there, because I plan on doing some videos, hangouts, and stuff just for Patreons.
I'm not paying Treyon anything.
Oh, shut the hell up. I know I'm pushing
I don't know who this Treyon is.
I want to make some money doing this shit, and I
don't. Well, we're not going to make any if we're paying it all to Treyon.
Holy shit!
What the hell is he? What's that jive turkey doing?
Okay,
for us?
I'm never saying anything about that again.
About what?
Donating or anything like that.
Oh no, we want people to donate.
We do. We want.
I just don't want to pay it to Treyon.
Pay it and Treyon.
Who's on first?
I know. Ooh, we got the lightning going on outside again.
Do. Yeah,
you know what? It's a perfect night for this.
Tonight's
movie.
The perfect night for a murder.
What the fuck? You're just going off. Stuart Gordon was influenced by the old EC
comics. And so am I, man. I tell you what. You know what I just got the other day?
Yeah.
Is not EC Comics, but I got a big omnibus edition of Bernie Wrightson and Len Wein's original run on Swamp Thing.
Yes.
And I was trying to...
Josh, there you go. Don't spend it all in one place. $1.99.
Hey, man,
Woo!
that's already twice as much as we got last week.
Hell yeah. There you go. Doubling it up.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, man.
And, I was just flipping through it, and I was trying
mistakenly
trying to show my wife.
Yeah.
And I was just like, look at this great artwork back then, like in the 70s and stuff. I mean, it was just really great, monstrous artwork, detailed. Comics today just don't have it. It sucks.
Hell no.
And the art back, like in those...
Ooh, and we're missing this whole
what the
thing right now. Because
when the Resonator's
Dr. Pretorius came back.
Right. And
look at that face.
He's slightly deformed. He's ripping skin off his face. He's all messed up. He's got little flippers on his face.
Yes.
And he's telling them about all the pleasure, the senses that he can, everything that you couldn't possibly imagine he is experiencing. And, look, his head splits open.
Because Bubba shoots his head, and it explodes, and all this goo and stuff
some
just
really
goes
cool
flying.
Effects. There's some really, really cool stuff. That's why I wanted to watch this one, because I really like the effects here. And, Jeffrey Combs, he shuts off the resonator immediately, and that separates them.
Yeah.
I mean, even though the thing is, all those creatures, everything, they are all still there, all around you, because the dimensions are, one on top of the other.
Yeah.
But we just don't have access to each other. We can't see them. They can't see us.
Right.
It's facelift.
Yes. Deconstructor, British humor. I love it. He's always got some good stuff to say, too. I said facelift, not fit off it. And you know what, guys? You know why I said I'm saying to keep donating and stuff like that? Because, a long time ago, we all got demonetized in the horror community, okay? Which makes no money coming in from your views and all that stuff.
Yeah.
My AdSense though is like at $92, and the only way to I need $8 more, and then they'll send me my $100 check. So that's why I keep saying,
right? And it costs money to do this.
$8 more. Well,
they know that.
Now like $6 more, and I think they'll send me my $100 check, which has been sitting in there for. When did they stop the that revenue? Because we're a horror community and it's all demonetized and stuff like that. It was like 7-8 months ago, something like that. But yeah, it's been sitting there forever. So now that I got this stuff set up and super chats all going, that's why I keep throwing it out there. $6 more and I get a check. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm like
and it takes money. I mean, if you're trying to do anything,
well, of course.
Just like it says here, if you if you
Eric,
want to do anything of any kind of quality, I mean,
right.
Yeah, he says I usually get one check a year. I mean, hey, whatever,
Donate to Streamlabs or Patreon. Eventually I'd like to get there so I can.
All right, I understand this donate to Streamlabs, but why is everyone?
Oh, shut up about Patreon, Eric. Lots of life. I usually get one check a year. Yeah, you know what? It was like that for a while.
Do you pay taxes on that? Because you have to pay taxes.
Of course.
Otherwise, that's like stealing from the government.
Okay, so what's going on now is they're all
Jonathan Winters from
I know.
Okay, sitting around the table talking about all this happy horse shit that just happened.
Yes.
And Catherine, man, she's jonesing to get back in.
She immediately says, "We got to do this. You always need to do an experiment a second time."
And there's Jeffrey Combs like, you're out of your mind.
Well, and Bubba
and he's like,
is saying,
"You're definitely out of your mind.
You're
I'm
out of
leaving now. Why don't we get out now?"
And he's right, but he's like, you kind of made me forget what I was going to say. What was I going to say?
Was it My Beauty?
Oh my Lord! What was I just going to say? I'm losing my.
Well, I mean,
mind.
we were just talking about how she's all jonesing to go back up there and try it again.
Oh, he's saying nobody's going to believe what they're saying.
Right.
So even if they go back to the hospital and say, well, they can.
They're all going to sound crazy. They're all going to get locked up.
They can concoct the theory and say nothing's really happening. He's fine. And they could get him out of that institution.
He's like, man, something just took a chunk out of my arm. It's bullshit.
But yeah, I mean, so they're there and they're going to continue on this experiment because she's dead set on it. And, she's starting, her little, what am I trying to say? Her little side is coming out.
Yeah, that little kink.
Oh! Reanimator! Thank you so much.
Now
$6.
Dino can get his check.
Now I can get my check. Get that AdSense money. Oh, Ray, you are awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate
That's nice,
that.
you guys.
At least that money that's been sitting in there that YouTube keeps from us is finally going to make its way to
See,
me.
I just let him have it because he does
So-
all the work here.
so
I just
thank
show
you.
up and talk about the. You start making thousands of dollars, I want to cut, but
Well, hey, you know.
$100, that's yours.
Patreon ever gets up there, you know, then me and you will put on all kinds of shows.
I know.
But as of this
You bought
point, we
green
do
screen, and we had
love you, Ray.
lights and everything. We
I
even
know.
did a couple skits. We even recorded a few things.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we ever actually put it up there. We did record a few things. I
You-
just,
you
just
need-
to kind of try it.
Yeah, everybody on here knows you need time and you need money to be able to do
I'm
this
telling
kind
you
of
what.
stuff.
You know what's going to
It's-
suck all your time? Have 3 kids. That'll suck all your time. I mean, you got 2, but I got 3.
Yeah.
Someone tried telling me like having 3 ain't that much more work than having 2. No, bullshit. It's 3 times. I mean, you got 3 human beings eating on your ass all day, all wanting something.
Hell yeah.
Shoot.
Oh yeah.
2 is twice as much work.
Okay,
3
so-
is 3 times as much work.
So yeah, getting back to the movie.
Yeah, look at Barbara. She's sleeping. Oh, wouldn't you like to wake up to that every day?
Well, you know what? I was expecting a little bit. I know she gets dressed up in a little bit here.
Dressed up. That's putting it mildly, man.
But she, well, I've
I mean, that's
seen
that's spank material.
more. I mean, Reanimator, she was stark naked on
Yeah,
that,
but see, I like it better in this.
autopsy table. You know,
Yeah, but I don't need that. I like when you got to
I
use a
know,
little
I
bit
know.
of that imagination.
Oh no, I like
Do
that.
you
I
know,
like-
when she gets in that dominatrix outfit?
Yeah.
I was looking. There's not a whole lot of trivia on this movie, but she sold that at a yard sale.
Did she?
Yes,
No way.
Barbara Crampton had a yard sale.
And she sold that?
My God,
Was she
who's
in
the
need-
lucky stiff who bought that?
Was she in need of money?
I'd be like, I'll pay you just to put it on. Can you just put it on?
She should have put it on eBay. She would have probably got a lot more.
was
Barbara
probably before
Crampton's.
eBay.
No,
This
I
is
know. How funny.
You know,
She's probably
these are
like, I don't
working
need my.
actors.
I don't
These-
need my lingerie. But yeah, you can't
These
see
aren't
much
Tom
here.
Cruises and things. You know, these are working actors here.
But everybody who is, they've been,
Yeah,
susceptible to this
she's really
resonator
attracted
and
to
stuff.
this
So
thing.
her
Pineal.
pineal gland is overacting too now, and it's attracting her to this thing. So she's trying to get,
She wants another taste.
she wants another taste. She wants
You
to
know,
try
so
it.
she's
She
got
just-
a little bit of that Pretorius.
It's like
in
a
her.
drug.
Yeah, and that's
when that
what
pineal
he's gonna-
gland gets that feeling. Oh my god!
That's
yeah.
actually what Bubba's going to say to her at one point.
I always-
mean, you might be a doctor, but you got all the signs of a junkie.
It's funny that they put Jeffrey in the
S&M room?
the red room, the
red
safe
room.
room.
The safe.
Josh says, I always forget she's in Shopping Mall.
Yeah, we did that movie.
That's right. We did that too,
She
yep.
got shot in the back by R2D2 or whatever.
Oh,
it was.
Steven, you going? Good night, everyone.
Oh man, have a good night. Yeah,
Later,
it's a little late.
Steven.
Some
Yeah.
people got to work.
I was hoping Steven was going to stream a little bit later on. Maybe he will. He's always streaming late at night. But anyways, later
she's
on.
going to
But
fire it up. Fire it up.
Yep,
Fire it up.
She's going to fire it up,
Oh,
man,
look,
and
there
get it
is. Look at
going.
that. She looks nice in magenta there.
She does. That's what I'm saying. The glasses are off. The hair's down.
She's one of my favorite scream queens, man. She's one of my
Ooh,
favorites.
and look at the scene of
Oh, look his forehead.
Crawford
It's getting
here.
a little.
You start seeing that little thing go.
The little bimp.
Yes, that pineal just is about ready, and
look
it
at
almost
that.
looks like
There's what I'm talking about. Nice, long, lacy nightgown. You can see the
yeah.
shadow in there.
yeah. So
See, that's what I like, man.
the silhouette.
Things are less complicated.
The silhouette.
Oh, here they go.
Even the great Steven needs sleep. Yes, maybe he'll be up in a couple hours. But they start going at it.
Yes.
It's what they do
Like a couple of
because I think
otters at the zoo, man.
yeah, because it's really got her juices flowing.
Yeah, juices.
But anyways, and he's
yeah, he's having
and
some,
Bubba's up there having some nightmares and
he's
sweating.
having some restless sleep.
He's having some restless sleep. He's sweating. But what I was going to say, that little pineal gland there that ends up coming out of their head.
So weird.
You know what? It reminds me of Brain Damage in Elmer.
Yeah?
No,
Yeah.
Terrorvision. Yeah, Brain Damage.
No, brain
The
damage. Brain damage.
Elmer, the little thing that comes out.
Pretorius just showed
If only
back
it
up.
would have spoke. But yeah, Dr. Pretorius is here again. This time he's all melted
This
on
is
one
like
side.
how it looked on the VHS box. So when you
Yes.
rented it, that's the image you saw.
And it's all dripping on the side.
great work.
Oh, yeah.
They had 4 different effects teams working on stuff for all these
4?
different things. Yeah.
That's a
Well,
lot of
there's
people.
these are even though it doesn't have a whole lot of screen time, it's some of
Yeah.
this stuff's pretty intricate. I mean, it took a little while, I'm sure, to get that on him.
Oh hell
Just,
yeah!
you
That's
know,
a good.
That's some hours of work there.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
not Belial work.
Belial.
You know, that's from Basket Case. you
Here's
know.
a lump of Play-Doh. It's Belial.
There you go. Make a move. I love the stop motion. In that
Yeah, he
movie,
wants
though.
a little bit of. He wants a little bit of her. Yeah.
Yes.
I need a Miskatonic T-shirt.
What's that?
I want to go to Miskatonic University.
Oh, oh, I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? Yeah, he's. Oh, you know what? Oh my God! And Ken Foree jumps out at him and just throws
he's in
him
his
down
briefs.
jumps him and tackles
Look at
him
man,
down the
he's
steps.
He's cut out of steel, man. He's chiseled out of stone.
Love the pink hues.
Oh, look, he
Thanks,
gets- he
friend.
gets
Ben Grimm is in the house.
He
What's
gets
up,
He
man?
gets to lick Barbara Crampton.
Yeah,
He's-
he's
Oh,
ripping.
man, look, he's
Did you see him
feeling
just?
some boobage?
he-
See, your camera's right where I can't see the boobs.
He pulled off her panties too. You can tell
Yep.
he reached down.
Oh, and look, he's making his fingers grow longer.
Fingers are growing
He's
longer and
working
stuff.
downtown.
But Jeffrey or Crawford ran out. Jennifer Delaney says Barbara looks a little like Kate Capshaw.
From
Yeah,
Temple of Doom? Yeah, a little bit of that big hair there.
A little bit. But here you go. You got a little bit of what's this thing look like?
They run down the basement to cut the power off.
Right.
And
Because
there is
the
this
resonator wouldn't turn off.
And what we find is that it's working throughout the entire house. Shit's showing up everywhere.
Yes.
And there's this large worm-like creature. Looks like something out of Dune, maybe.
Yeah, like this giant worm type thing. What's above us right here? See these little, like tentacles, like type things with a
Actually
mouth
coming out
at
of
the
my
end.
head. Oh, here comes something cracking out of Pretorius here. Jesus.
Yes.
Some kind of weird,
It's a weird creature.
insectoid type creature. There we go, Bubba. Get the knife.
Bubba runs up. I'm gonna get it. Because I like that he's in his like
His BVDs.
His BVDs.
Oh,
let's show
look at
him.
this thing.
But yeah,
Oh.
they run down where it's flooded in the basement, you know, to hit the switch and turn
Yeah.
the electricity off, and you know, somehow I like how it's glowing pink.
Yes.
I mean, because it's
Well,
that
it's the other
dimensional type thing
Okay,
going
he's jumping
on.
on that thing like it ain't no thing. Oh, he's got her head in his mouth. The
yes.
insect creature.
Well, look at right
oh,
here.
now Jeffrey's got his head in him. Oh.
Yes, the big
So
creature.
many people getting their heads stuck in things. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, it's all right. Yeah, Bubba tries pulling him out of that big worms because his head and shoulders are in this creature's, but technically all the way up to
And you
his,
can hear
his knees. Yeah, all the way up to his knees, and it's going to do some damage.
Damage.
You
Yeah,
know,
he's gonna eat his hair off.
Yeah.
Look, he's not even wet.
And he's got like toilet paper on him because it shaved his back.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
But Barbara Crampton, she's all right, even though that went on her head.
Excuse me.
You getting tired?
You know.
Let's see what they say. The worm looks like a lamprey. A little bit. Nothing will ever top practical real
Man,
effects.
here, fucking
Agree
here.
100%.
And that's how it goes for any movie.
Any movie, yes.
You know, you wait a few years.
That's why I
and
love
all
these classics,
and
man.
all those CGI crap. I mean, you know, even like in some of the other Romero movies when he used CGI,
Dr.
blood
Catherine
and
just,
stuff, it just looked
tore
like
apart
crap.
the resonator. So
Yeah. You know, even like you could just tell that fake blood in a lot of films now. It just looks horrible. Looks horrible.
Yeah. Well, because they know they can go to the computer and do everything. So
And-
you know.
See,
You need
and that's why
blood? I'll
these-
make some blood.
Well, that's why
I can make blood. Here's Bubba. He's in his jersey.
Yeah, now he's ready. Man.
I'm a football player. I'm an ex-football player. He brings his jersey everywhere he goes.
You have to. It's kind of like Al Bundy, man. He still wears that Poke Eye jersey.
Yeah, the Hawkeye jersey, ma'am.
Poke Eye. I gotta tell you, I scored 3 touchdowns in one game.
Oh my god!
What?
Jiminy
Just clearing my
Christmas.
throat from all that cheese I had for dinner.
But all that cheese, that chunk of block of Ted will melt a big block of like cheese in a bowl and
That
just
Mexican cheese we were
eat
eating.
it. Oh,
I had
But-
half that thing in my beans and rice.
yeah, it's good stuff though, man. That Mexican food. Oh my god! But anyways, she's putting lotion on.
Yeah, because he's all bald.
Crawford.
He's got a funny looking head.
Yeah, he's hairless, is what he is. He's got
Always a hairless freak.
whatever that's called. Hey, he looks like what's his name from Friday? from Friday the 13th.
Ooh, Jason?
Yeah.
Jason?
The kid?
Yeah, it was Jason.
I know. What's the kid's name again?
Ooh, Tommy Jarvis?
From all the teen movies back in the day.
It's Corey Feldman. He played
Corey
Tommy Jarvis.
Corey Feldman.
When he shaved his head?
Okay, yeah. I get brain farts every now and then, and I can't think straight.
Well, that's why you got
and
me.
I'm trying to think of him.
Never,
Corey Feldman.
Look at her. She's in the S&M room,
Yes.
and she's just kind of caressing the
This is the 50
shackles.
Shades of Grey, man. Yeah, Corey Feldman.
This is what women like. I'm convinced.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
It puts the lotion on itself. It does this with
the lamprey again. Good one.
Look, he's even got a trapeze in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's to kind of handcuff her to, strap her to also. So that she can swing
we
him
just
back.
use the ceiling fan that's above the bed. That's all we use.
The ceiling fan.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yep. She just hangs on to it and goes around.
Specialty made. Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, we got the mirror above the bed.
That was
too.
a good one, Decon. Yeah, Barbara Crampton. I call her both Dr. Catherine. She's starting to feel.
Mm-hmm. Look, rubbing that leather on her
sensuality face. In this room.
Right. She's feeling her. The sensations are more.
As Crawford is laying on that bed in the back, in this sex room, basically.
room, yep.
Chop! What is up? Chop Block is in the room.
What's up?
What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Came in at just the best part here.
Yeah. She's about ready to get all dressed up.
She's going to get all gussied up.
Yeah, she's about ready to put on her leather...
Her stepping out clothes.
Her stepping out clothes.
Look at Bubba. I'm packing them out, man. Whatever.
Yeah, he's loading up the van.
What's up with here? There you go. Here's my 3 bags.
He's about ready to...
Let's go.
Yep. And it takes him a while to get back. Look at the back windows. That you can't even see through them.
No.
What's up with that?
They're tinted, man. You want people to be
They're
able to
not
see
tinted.
them.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm going to try to watch this because there is a tornado warning.
Yeah, here's a
Chop,
tornado
you must
warning.
be... jumping Jehoshaphat's.
There you go. That's all you need right there.
Barbara Crampton. Okay.
That's life.
Dr. Catherine, I'd like her to take my temperature.
Yeah.
Your
rectal temperature.
Right. What? Take my pineal gland temperature.
Oh, man, look, she's putting on some red lipstick.
Hey, Speed of Sound is here. Go subscribe to him. Subscribe to Speed of Sound.
Yeah, some people got some tornado warnings going.
Yeah, you know what, Chop? I don't know how near you are. We're in Cleveland, Ohio here, but it's thunder and lightning out here pretty darn bad, too.
Thunder.
And lightning. It's, so it's a perfect night for this From Beyond. But she gets all dressed up.
Come on, this is better than being naked.
Okay, here we go.
This is better.
Well, the sirens just went off now, so I guess nothing is going on anymore. Okay. Well, yeah.
There's video cameras there, man. Fire them up. Look, she just likes his bald head.
Just a severe storm.
Sorry, I just have to watch this part. I don't want to talk.
No. She goes over to Crawford in her dress up here, her costume. Oh yeah, and she pulls down his clothes and she's going to basically take and put her hand down.
Yeah.
His shorts and so because she's so sexually aroused here because I think she's in that state.
That's right.
Because
she's in a high state of arousal.
There she goes, and she starts to work on things here.
Working it.
But she's still in the state, I guess, even though the resonator isn't on.
It's awoken that it's stimulated the
pineal gland,
and it's gotten bigger
because it turns her and she licks her fingers after she's done.
Because it's finger licking good. Yeah. It's finger licking good, y'all.
I don't know what would have been done.
Oh, man.
And she gets right on top of him.
Man, that needs to be a screensaver.
No, you know what? That's a good one. Snapshot. But she's all aroused. But what's funny is...
Lex Luthor, time for your massage.
Bubba's on his way up. He enters the door.
Can I get in on this?
He enters the door. Deconstructor. Hey, Lex Luthor, it's time for your massage.
Look, and she just looks at me. I love it. You want in on this?
Yeah, because he goes, what are you doing?
Yeah, there's room for two.
And she starts to get that little grin.
On.
And he's trying to just push it off and say, nope, not me. But, how can you turn it down? She's just...
I couldn't.
Slowly...
Here she comes. Yeah.
Puts her hair up.
That one-eyed black mamba.
Oh,
the one-eyed black mamba.
Ray, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying.
But yeah, she looks good in this.
Good.
Scene. She looks.
Who looks better?
Good, great. She'll show him he's
good.
a tiger.
She's great.
To show him what she can do. The taste of Barbara Crampton says it's gonna bring out the tiger in you.
And you.
Ooh, oh.
Uh-oh.
I think her pineal gland's so active and Bubba's getting going, so there's a lot of energy in there and a lot of hormones flying around.
Yep, and that resonator's just going to go back on, isn't it?
Yeah, electrical things like went to the cord to the box where they cut it.
Yep, electricity.
And going to start
electricity it up. All over.
The electricity is going to start up again.
Look, come on.
Come on, kiss him.
No!
Come on.
Man, look at that. Oh, man.
He turns around and goes,
look at you. Look at you. Is this you?
Snap out of it. You're not that kind of a woman.
Wow.
What's wrong with you?
And that is a strong man.
He does snap her out of it, I guess. But deep down inside, I think
snapping her in half, he snapped her out of it.
Oh, I love how the electricity connects, and it starts connecting all the cords that were unplugged.
Was that
and
Barbara
everything
that did that, or was that something from the other side that did that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would think it's Dr. Pretorius. Which who's kind of got that all.
This little part sort of goes against what the movie is about. I mean, you know, if the connection's cut, the connection's cut. But,
right.
You know, there's this happy horse shit going on.
But they start hearing everything, and Bubba kind of runs upstairs to try to turn everything off again because the resonator's got going.
Oh, man.
And this is where he flies back. And this is where he goes and he gets his gun.
Yeah.
And it flies away like it's magnetic.
Because it is.
So there must be some magnetism going on there.
There is.
You know?
Uh-oh, and now there's all these bugs that are flying
a swarm of bugs. I don't know what kind of bugs they are.
They're the kind that eat your body but not your head, because they're going to go to Ken Foree here in a second.
Yes.
He's going to try to unplug the damn thing, but it does no good.
It's not going to work, no.
Oh, bugs.
But what's funny is he's gonna find out. Luckily, it don't eat them.
Chop the wire.
Yeah, go get the axe.
But it's metal.
No, he can't. They can't do nothing to stop this. Even when he cuts the electric. You right there?
Yeah.
Even when he
been up since 7.
How are you getting up so early for?
Because I have 3 kids.
That's right. So he cuts it, but the electricity.
2 hours to get them ready for school.
Nothing's stopping the electricity. So he looks for. He's got a flashlight.
Yeah, here we go.
And he shines it on.
He's pretending it's a lightsaber.
Because for some reason, I don't know why he got the flashlight out, but the bugs
are attracted to the movement of the light.
Well, where it shines at.
Yep.
And it shines on his face, and all he needed to do was move his head.
Well, he's getting covered, smothered.
But they all come to where the flashlight's beaming on his head when he could have just moved.
Are they killer bees or something? I don't know what the hell they are.
So this is how Ken Foree got his role in Candyman.
Oh, he wasn't in Candyman.
Oh, no?
That was Todd something.
Oh, I know. I'm just joking.
Or something.
But the bugs really go at Bubba. And this is the demise of Bubba.
They're eating everything except his head.
The demise of Bubba.
Oh, look at his leg. Oh, he can go play football now.
The bees, not the bees.
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, yeah. Dracula, great taste. Tony Todd. Hey, they're listening, man. They know what they're talking about.
I know.
These horror fans know their stuff. We may be, get earheaded now and then and not remember. But yeah.
Oh man.
So
it would have been funny if he was just sitting there going, "Look what the fuck they did to me."
So Barbara Crampton or Dr. Catherine is being hugged by Powder.
Powder.
Powder. And they see Dr. Pretorius over there looking even stranger and more weird than everything. And I love that little pineal gland. It actually looks gross. It looks like you ever go to the zoo, the baboons. Okay, that's all I'll say. But he's starting to see right there.
Oh, there it is. His little wiggly worm.
It looks like Elmer from Brain Damage. Hello? What are you guys all doing there?
Would you like to be injected?
Would you like to be injected?
Oh, man. Look at that.
Elmer.
Oh, and then look.
Elmer was
he's
the
telling, what is this thing choking Barbara now? Is this a piece of his body?
Yeah, he reached out and he grabbed a hold of her. Ray says, "I got to go to bed, guys. Awesome stream."
No problem.
Hey, thank you, Ray. Nightman.
Yeah, thank you.
Take it easy. Much love. And so he's basically trying to get her going and stuff.
And then look at this, man. It's happening. It's happening to Crawford here too, and he's like, "Let it happen. Just let it happen." Go. And then his little pineal gland's gonna come popping out of his head. Here it comes.
Yes.
A little butthole opens up in your forehead.
His little butthole.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a little butthole.
Yes, it's a very disgusting looking.
There it is. Ah.
Yeah, it looks sick. Something about that just is like gross.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Certainly, how
I see everything in crappier colors.
Yeah, it looks. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It looks like the '80s.
Damn, you're right. The '80s.
It's MTV. The '80s were gooey, says Eric. Yeah.
Oh man. Gooey Louie.
Gooey, gooey, gooey Louie. Gooey Louie. But yeah, it's all MTV colors that you look in. Man, you are just ready for bed.
I will be when I get home.
We need to get you some coffee when you come over here. We don't want people going to
twice
bed.
In my life, man.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Both times after drinking.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, look, Barbara, she's gonna go nuts. She grabs the fire extinguisher and she's spraying whatever kind of coolant is in there all over the resin.
Yeah, this'll get it. This'll stop it.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends on what kind of fire extinguisher it is.
Deconstructor says, but that feeler makes oral sex interesting. Oh my God, yeah. He went there. Oh, I want coffee, says Eric. Yeah, coffee would be good right about now. I always love coffee.
What is it? I mean, it looks like she's just putting Barbasol.
Mike O'Malley. Mike O'Malley in the chat. He says, "Sorry, I just got notification."
It's all right.
That's all right, man.
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
On in.
Make sure that bell's ready to hit you there, But yeah, YouTube does that. YouTube's messed up, man. You get stuff late. I
like that. Flip her over and it gets even more
here we
intense.
Go. Yeah. Flip her over and it gets...
I'm glad I'm not the only sick bastard.
Oh, jeez.
I hope Barbara knows this is the highest form of flattery, man.
Yeah.
We think she's beautiful. Look at that. So there's Jeffrey now. All this heavy
and they're back
shit's,
at the hospital.
She's taking him back to the hospital.
She said, enough of this. I guess I'll go take him back.
And Dr. Block, who is going to examine this little butthole on his head.
Yeah, she's like, there's a little hole here. He's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Going to get this little peepee.
Look.
Can't look at this,
guys. It just kind of like
can't look at
this. In and out a little bit.
Coffee and donuts, Eric. And you a cop during the week?
The best oral sex scene was in Reanimator with the severed head and Barbara. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, Michael, that's right. My God.
My wife's never watched Reanimator, but of course she walks in the room during that part.
I know.
Be like, goddamn. Of all the parts you had to walk in on.
Holy crap. That is so funny. But yeah, this thing is just creepy, man. I hate it. I can't even look at it. Covering my eyes, man.
Coming out of the forehead.
Yeah, little baboon penis coming out of there. Just
now they think Barbara's gone crazy.
Dr. Catherine, that cop's back again, and he's like, "Well, what did you learn?"
Well, she's
saying the same thing that
you've just destroyed
Crawford
his mind
said,
and possibly lost him his life, and she's like 2 lives because she's remembering Bubba,
right?
Bubba Bay.
But she looks like she's broken down too. But you know what?
Oh, look how she's dressed.
I know.
All skanky. I doubt she even knows what she's done.
But wouldn't the cop, wouldn't you say, there's something strange going on here, that both people...
There's always something strange in the neighborhood.
Bubba's dead. These two went crazy. Something's going on, you know what I mean? So let's...
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of investigation going on.
No, instead...
let's not go to the scene of the crime and check shit out.
Instead, he listens to that doctor and that bitch.
Yeah, and all she wants to do, she wants to get her paws on her, man. She's jealous of her being the hot kid in town, and
she wants to give her some electroshock, which she's going to try to do here soon. Man. Well, we're not.
You've got to go.
We're not allowed to do this.
We have to go back to the house.
Queenie Todd, I love this movie. Hey, Queenie Todd, what's up, girl?
It's probably
glad you made it.
One of the top H.P. Lovecraft adaptations. However, if you go over to a website called it's the H.P. Lovecraft Appreciation Society.
Yeah.
And they have done their own films, and some of them are very nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually going to recommend some to you. They've done The Call of Cthulhu, which they did as an old silent movie.
Yes.
And Cthulhu is done in stop motion.
Yes.
And it's really cool if you haven't seen that.
Huh.
It's not even an hour. It's like 50 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I got to see that.
And then they also did, and you could probably find it to download.
Yeah.
Both of them, I'm sure. And they did one called Whisper in the Darkness, which is another really cool one too. And they stay pretty true to the stories. And there's a German.
Dr. Catherine's taken off. She's like,
she's gonna
you ain't getting me, but they're gonna.
Well, yeah, because she wants to give her electroshock treatment. I mean, just
heck yeah.
Why?
Hello,
For what purpose?
Hello. Michael Mallet says the best scene. We're in Reanimator scene. The post-credit scene has Zombie Dick fight a zombie rat. Is that true?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I don't think we watched all the credits.
Maybe we didn't watch the end credits. If that's true, I missed that, Michael Mallet.
I'll have to find that out.
I'm going to have to find it. Look at Crawford's frickin' head. I mean, it's just.
There's some good prosthesis.
Oh, powder.
I don't know,
a messed up powder.
He looks like an alien. But see,
He
this
does.
is he looks kind of like the bad guy now. He's up there with Pretorius now. He's wanting to suck out eyes and suck on those glands. Let me try this kale.
I know. I know. I like how he goes there and he just spits it out.
Yeah, there's the cop back there.
Because he's probably his body's hungry for food.
But not that kind of food.
Not that kind of food.
Nope.
And his pineal gland.
You know what I like to...
80s MTV flashback again. I want my MTV.
He didn't like that kale that was sitting there. I know that. I like to cook my kale with coconut oil.
He goes, it was
because it's easier to slide it out of the pan into the garbage after you're done cooking it.
Michael says it was in Beyond Reanimator. Sorry.
Oh, Beyond Reanimator.
So it was
because he does the rat in Beyond Reanimator.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, not a great movie, but it's actually coming out on Blu-ray finally over here in the States pretty soon for those that want it. And it's not. I just kind of like stop. I like the second one. I like Bride of Reanimator. Yeah. Not enough to go gaga over it.
Right.
But,
right. Yeah.
The first one you can't beat. But those two that I mentioned, Whisper in the Darkness and Call of Cthulhu. Cool movies. And then there's a German one. Mm-hmm. It might be on Netflix or Hulu.
Okay.
It might be or Amazon, but it's on there. But it's a adaptation of Color Out of Space.
Yeah.
And that's a fantastic. That stays pretty true to it as well.
Huh.
Color Out of Space.
Michael Mallet says the best H.P. Lovecraft movie I seen was The Curse, based on Color from Space.
Yeah, it's been done. Excuse me. It's been done a few times.
That idiot.
That particular story.
Yeah, that idiot is. They're trying to give her electroshock, and
that guy's getting off.
Oh, he's getting off on it. Yeah, he wants
How horrible.
Yeah, and the doctor goes into the one pathology room because Crawford's in there eating brain.
And she's like, Dr. Crawford, please don't do that. You'll get very sick.
Yes.
And he's like, it's delicious.
Oh my God.
And then he starts taking a moment and he has a moment of clarity about what he's doing. Like,
right, because
oh yeah,
I'm eating a brain. Yeah, this is not too good.
Maybe we should go to Wendy's.
And the whole time that little pineal gland is just trying popping in and out, moving around there. You could tell it's somehow they're able to make it keep moving. In the
actually,
back
a good
very gross,
this is
very
definitely
gross.
Up there with one of those scenes that had to be cut out. There was probably about 6 minutes that had to be cut out, and until it was released on I think when it showed on the Monsters Network, it was uncut, but then it was released on DVD after that. And
okay,
I mean, the censors just kind of told Stuart Gordon, "You've got about 10 times too much of everything in this movie." I mean, they had a problem with a lot of this, so he did have to cut a good 6 minutes out.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of gross, and he's kind of realizing it, but he's in a bad state.
Oh yeah, he's in a bad way right about now.
Deconstructor in the YouTube chat, man, just always funny stuff. He's like, he was in an accident, he fell on top, make the trolley, and stumbled on the set. Again, if you're listening on iTunes or podcast, the visual effect on the screen, what was going on. But he also goes, in order to gain their power, you must first eat their brain.
Yeah, and here he goes. Dr. Block sucks her eye out, knees her in the gut, spits the eyeball out, and you can even see the difference in quality of the footage here.
Yes.
And that's where you can tell where the cuts are, especially.
Right.
And that's happened a few times.
And you can see that the pineal gland is going wild as he's...
They got some little wire in there.
So I guess
remote control guy with a Atari joystick off to the side.
So what's he need? Some Atari... Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. But more movement.
What Is he trying to suck out just the brain or the blood
pineal
or
gland. I think
the
pineal gland? That's
think?
what I think.
Yeah, because they keep going from the eye.
That's where it is. It's in the brain. So
yeah, it could be. So I mean, I guess the pineal gland wants more pineal gland.
It needs it, man. It doesn't want it. It needs it.
But this guy's
hurry
pissed.
up, there's been an emergency. We have to. Well, what about this bitch?
Put her in the room. Lock her up.
And look at this. I mean.
Oh,
this is a lot of security here. I mean, this is really
just you can take care of them.
God, I thought I was the only one that got punched.
Oh my God! Do we even talk about that? Dr. Crawford is Dr. Crawford. Well, Crawford's escaping. He is, yeah. He
ain't gonna get far looking.
He's got out of the hospital when he's in there, and Catherine's in the.
She got keys to a van somehow.
They must have been in there. That's the
and
van?
He's just standing there. Catherine?
That's Bubba's van.
Catherine?
That's their van.
Why don't he? Yeah, it is Bubba's van. Bubba left the keys. Oh, here comes the ambulance.
Here come the ambulance. Motherfucking ambulance. Come on, I called 911 about 15 minutes ago, and nobody come. This freaking goddamn deer in the back seat of my car. I hit it. Motherfucker, getting up and chewing on my neck.
Oh God! Here's where they got Albert Band in the back. He's a wino.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's Albert Band.
Yeah, it's one of the bands.
Yeah,
he's the wino. You're like, man, I just need a drink. Hurry up!
Charles Band, I'll executive produce this movie, but you got to put Albert Band on it.
Hey man, you got to have
Gurney.
Albert Band, Richard Band doing the music. You got to have the band family.
Okay, Deconstructor in the YouTube chat says, I shall pop your head like a bottle of wine and drink of your knowledge. Yes. Oh. Michael Mallet, the worst was the Game Movie Network original Call of Cthulhu. What?
I think it's supposed to be... Oh, it says...
She was hot.
Hot Cosby'd.
Hot Cosby. Okay. Oh, roofied up. Whatever.
Hey, I was at the store the other day.
No. Getting milk?
No, not getting milk. But,
cookies?
No, it didn't matter.
Oh.
But they had NyQuil, all right?
Yeah. Oh.
And it had a picture of Bill Cosby in the corner, and it said, new Cosby strength.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It'll let you sleep all night.
I guess so. I thought that was pretty cool. It's like, man,
interesting.
Not too soon. But
No.
Uh-oh. So the dude was taking the wino, and then obviously you're going to find out that Jeffrey Combs got a hold of him, sucked his eye out. Oh, he's going to suck this lady's eye.
That guy's eye.
That guy's got vomit all over him.
Oh. Well, he's all drunk.
He's going after the other ambulance driver, this girl. She's got a...
I think
she had enough sense to undo her knife and stab him.
Did she get him?
Yogi, she stabbed him.
Look at him. What's he doing there?
He's cracking her head a few times. And look at that guy. Ah!
Ooh, and it goes back in his head and he gets his senses.
But look, he could go right over there and suck that wino, but he ain't going to do it. He's got enough sense that I ain't sucking on that.
No, he's got exorcist vomit on him.
This guy's filthy. This guy's probably got dysentery and all kinds of shit.
Who's got exorcist vomit all over his...
Like
the brightest green peas you'd ever see. I mean, it was like, yeah. So they're going back to Benevolent Street, back to Pretorius. I think it's going to say it here.
That's some research institute.
But the name did come up, I think, towards the end here on the building, and I'm like going, what? The hell's the name that for?
Institute.
Something like that. Yeah.
This movie reminds me of Hellraiser a little bit too. You know, some of those effects, some of those weird creatures and things like that. A little bit out of Hellraiser kind of reminds me of, which I dig as well.
Deconstructor says, him in the hospital is like me being at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah. Wait till you get a load of me.
And Choplock says, oh yeah, I meant to say greetings and salutations. We all said a big old hello to Choplock.
Yeah, we don't go to buffets, do we?
No, not really. No.
I always find they cater to the lowest common denominator. I look at it, it's like, man, do I really want to be associated with these people?
Well, they're there to get as much food as they possibly can.
Right, and you got kids touching the corn on the cob.
Mommy, want that? Put that back.
Exactly.
You know,
like,
son,
you think I'm going to pick up that piece of corn on the cock?
Corn on the kicks.
You got some corn on the cocks?
Yeah, you got butter on the corn on the kicks.
Okay, you want to tell me how she got this bomb together?
I don't know.
Barbara shows up at to the resonator.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's got about 6 sticks of TNT. Yeah, about 6 sticks. And a timer device. First of all, how does she know how to set up this? I mean, her character hasn't been established well enough to think that
she's a doctor.
Create a... Okay, I know plenty of doctors that don't know how to tie their shoes.
Yeah.
But, or don't know how to work a computer, yet she knows how to make a bomb. And set the timer. And where'd she get 6 sticks of dynamite just coming out of a loony bin? I mean, did Bubba just have this in the car?
I have no idea.
That's a little bit of a stretch here. But
it is, but we can look past that, I would say.
The good news is that Dr. Crawford Tillinghast just got here, and he's shackling her up S&M
That's the good
style.
News?
That's the good news.
That's the good news. Well, but you don't...
Oh, man, somebody likes my shirt. I've got about 8 Superman shirts.
Jenny Delaney, yeah. Jennifer.
And I don't even read the comic book or particularly dig any of the movies all that much. I just like the idea of Superman, I guess.
Exactly.
I like his story.
Well, Deconstructor. Well, she can't get a good bang, so she is going to end it with one.
Oh, look at this. Oh, we got a good view of that sucker coming out.
Oh, yeah, that was a good stretch.
Hello. Oh, and that should have been in 3D right there.
I like how he looks at it, as it's moving in front of him. It's
man, that's how he's sensing the world now.
He goes, "You look so beautiful."
That's right. He wants it to caress her forehead and stuff.
And he gets ready to go, take her eye
it's
and everything.
It's not going to hurt, I promise. I'm just going to suck your eyeball out.
Oh, my gosh.
She bites the pineal gland right off. Clean off.
Yes, she does. And this opens up a big, the powered resonator just, boom, it's back on.
Somehow that just flips it on.
Yeah, from biting his pineal
Jeffrey
gland.
Combs is going to get his senses back a little bit. He's going to kind of, get his senses back.
And I was wondering, without that pineal gland, though, how's he able to even think straight? I mean, he would be dead. You need your pineal gland to live.
Maybe that was just an extension of it. Maybe the root of it is still in there. Like, that's just
could be.
Because it grew. Maybe just, I don't know.
Here, game movie adapted the Call of Cthulhu. It was very bad. It starred Tori Spelling.
Well, dude, that's not the Call of Cthulhu movie I'm talking about. The one I'm talking about was done by the H.P. Lovecraft Appreciation Society. It's about 50 minutes long. It's black and white, and it's done like a silent movie. It's done in that style. Mm-hmm. And but first, I recommend reading the story. You can read it in one sitting, and it's such a great story. The whole Cthulhu mythos, because he wrote several stories that all tie into the old gods and things like that. So.
Oh, it's so funny. Michael Mallett says she Bobbitt him.
Oh, God.
Lorraine Bobbitt.
Sort of.
Look at all of the energy he's got going there. He takes Dr. Pretorius, the creature, and he's trying to drag him down to...
Come on, I'm not running away from you now, as he's running away from him.
Yeah. And he's got all the energy in the world now.
Oh, now he's flying. I like that. That's cool.
That was a cool effect.
Like something out of Q, the Winged Serpent.
But don't you like how Crawford was all tough and come on, and
he's gonna twist the head.
He just comes down there and
look, he's twisting it.
Well, this is where he gets them, man.
Oh, and the bomb. Yeah, she was trying to tell Crawford bombs going off. She can't get out of these shackles. Oh,
she's moving. Oh, this
here's
is
her plan.
Kind of a cool idea, cool scene here. She knows that they can see movement.
Yeah,
so she moves her wrists.
Yeah.
So that they can chomp it off and get her out of the the shackles.
Right.
The leather straps.
Oh, Ben Grimm's mentioning these animated movies about H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, there's a couple of them. I think, I don't know if they're on Netflix or Hulu or something. They're on something. Mm-hmm. I haven't watched them because I don't... It's just about a little H.P. Lovecraft little kid character.
Okay.
It's not like any kind of biographical type thing.
Gotcha.
Anything. But they look kind of fun.
Gotcha. Must watch.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't recommend it because I haven't seen it.
But we're getting to the end of the movie.
She got herself loose, huh?
Yeah, and she's
They chewed right through that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna fire up some matches. This is the plan.
To burn the house down.
Burn the goddamn house down.
I mean, I guess why not?
No, it's to get them away so she can.
I was waiting for you to say that. Yeah,
they follow the flame. This is just like Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park stole all these ideas.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, this whole can see with movement and
that's so funny.
Using the fire.
Look at the little nub on his head. That's so gross. Oh. Like, look at this little
Look
nub.
at my nub.
Look at my nub. I used to have a tail coming out of my head.
Oh, man, somebody overflowed the goddamn toilet.
No, there was a woman that was pregnant up there they had locked up.
Oh, ew.
And her water just broke.
Who didn't? Man, who used too much toilet paper?
Look at, and everywhere that there's like stuff going on, like his arms reached all the way up there.
He's
I
unstoppable.
don't know how it got,
man.
yeah,
he's unstoppable.
He's taken over the house. I would have loved to have seen the end of the movie, like just like Dr. Pretorius and that shape and that skin, like the whole house was engulfed with his body.
Yes,
and just growing out of control.
It's probably what it. Oh, ooh, I like that effect there. But yeah, you're right. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah. He's like,
oh, what is that? Oh, some hands coming out of his mouth. This is going to be Dr. Crawford kind of, I don't know how this happens.
Queenie Todd, that nub is so hilarious to me. Isn't it, though? Oh,
he only ate his head. How is his whole body coming out of here?
I have no idea. But yeah, Crawford's body, his hair's back and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's got his hair.
And he's pushing out of...
Get out of here, run!
Just like Extra last week, this week, Crawford's tearing out of his body, but then he pushes him back. It's like a fight back and forth.
All these hands coming out. This is an awesome scene.
It's a fight. It's body fight.
This is worth the money, right?
Yeah, like Crawford's in this body. Of Dr. Pretorius just fighting and
all the skulls, the flesh.
I wanted to mention this. How they'll flip to 18 seconds left before the bomb goes off.
Oh, yeah.
Then they'll go back to the fighting, and it's like 10, 15 seconds. They'll come back and 3 seconds is gone. They'll go back in like 20 seconds, and they'll come back in 3 seconds.
Well, that happens in every movie where there's a timer.
I know, but it's so, out there in this one. But Crawford does, and she jumps out of
at the last second.
Kaboom! She jumps out the window. And I love when she lands at the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
I don't love it. I don't love it. It's a shame.
But all the bones sticking out.
Yeah,
shit.
See that? Look at that.
Oh, God.
That would hurt like hell.
She needs a Tylenol.
She needs a Tylenol.
God.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man, she's going to need some physical therapy.
She needs ibuprofen to get down the inflammation.
Yeah. Maybe a tourniquet to stuff the massive
This movie would have been great in 3D, says Michael Mallet. Yeah, it would have.
Some of the
especially
scenes
with the bodies and
would
stuff.
have.
Yeah.
Of course.
Heck yeah.
In 1986, we would have just had Anna Liff red and blue glasses, and it would have looked like crap. But
right.
Yeah, that's the only way we would have been able to see it. Even though they could make real 3D, they just did it cheaply.
You may need a Band-Aid for that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's that lady with the dog again in the rollers. What happened? And she just blurts out, "It ate him."
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it. Barbara Crampton's acting in this was pretty bad.
No, it was perfect. What would you do in a situation like this?
No, I mean, from the beginning to the end.
How would you act?
Her acting wasn't that great. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. Oh my God.
This movie is like 4D, man.
Imagine it in 4D interactive. Oh yes, went there. She need a hot Cosby, says Michael. Yeah.
You guys and your hot Cosby.
4D. I you know what? One day I would love for you to be able to. I know
see
this
it at the zoo.
I know this whole 3D interactive type thing is.
Need an aspirin. KNEED.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You can see 4D at the zoo. When it's got water and stuff in it, they spray water at
That was the movie. That's the end, man. So that's how it ends. It just ends like that. And, evidently she'll be taken to the hospital and her knee will be fixed up. And
she'll be good as new. And she'll go on with her life. And
she'll be good, yeah.
She'll write a book. And, they'll do a little mini-series based on it.
Based on her life?
Based on her life and her book. And there we go.
Heck yeah.
Another one done.
Need an aspirin? Heck yeah.
An Anacin.
She needs a hot Cosby. Oh, I already said that, Michael Mallet.
I need a hot Cosby.
You need a hot Cosby?
Nah, I don't need one tonight.
Don't need one, yeah. Awesome. So, yeah, there you go, man. Another commentary in the books.
A cool movie. Not too many people do H.P. Lovecraft right. Stuart Gordon has a big affinity for H.P. Lovecraft, and his are always pretty notable. He's also done... he did these two... Then he did Dagon.
Okay.
Which is okay. It's not bad. And he's done...
exactly, Josh.
Witch in the Dream House, I think, which was part of the Masters of Horror series.
Okay.
He did one of the early episodes of that too. Did an H.P. Lovecraft as well.
Cool. Yeah,
Josh, and he also directed Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which I think is a fantastic movie.
Oh, you know what? I was going to say, when looking through a lot of his credits and stuff, the only other really stuff he did was a lot of the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids stuff.
The first Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie is a great movie.
No,
and I watched it not that long ago.
It was a good movie.
With my own kids.
Yeah.
And I was completely entertained the entire time.
Damn straight.
It was a cool movie with cool little effects.
Heck yeah.
And with practical effects and you know, there you go. I mean, just because you do a splatter fest like From Beyond doesn't mean you can't do a good kids movie.
Dave Plouffe, he joins at the very end. Dave Plouffe. He's been in from the beginning. So, but thanks for joining us. We're about ready to end it because, it's getting. We just got done with the movie. What a great movie! Like the R-rated horror commentary podcast, classic. This is one of those movies that will turn a normie into a horror fan. Heck yeah, man. Thanks a lot, guys. Queenie Todd. I mean, if she is going to be me, rally scarred for life, she might as well write a book on it and get paid for those medical bills. Heck yeah, I hear you, Queenie. I hear you.
What else we got here? Necronomicon book. I've seen
Book of the Dead.
That's Jeffrey Combs actually.
Mentally Scarred. I hear you, Queenie.
Yeah, that's a movie that needs a good release. Is Necronomicon, Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
Had like a really
you know what?
good
I read that
of
too.
But they did a film version of it. It's like a little short story thing, bookended with Jeffrey Combs in it, and that needs a real good release.
Cool.
Eventually, we're getting there.
Oh, Eric from the Death Twitch. Did you eat all your donuts, buddy? Yeah, he wrote that or influenced on it, right, Michael? Yeah. Thank you, guys.
It was a good one.
Ted, love you guys. Thank you so much,
man.
Jenny Delaney. Any questions for us before we end this little show here? Anything you really? Yeah, we don't answer. We just dictate. We are dictators. You dropped what?
I dropped my water cap. I didn't want to leave it in your house.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So yeah, I'm going to get ready and I'm going to go eat something.
Yeah, I brought you a box of cereal.
Not sure what.
Some chocolate frosted flakes.
Heck yeah, much love, Queenie. But yeah, I think we're going to. Jeffrey Combs played H.P.
Right, in that Necronomicon.
Necronomicon. Yep. I think we're gonna. We got 16 people here, and we're gonna end it. So, but yeah, we do our commentaries and just end the film. So there you go.
We'll have us a good movie for next time. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. Any recommendations, you guys, for next week?
We were talking maybe Sleepwalkers.
Sleepwalkers.
There's another H.P. Lovecraft movie that looks kind of cool called The Unnameable. I've never seen it, but it's an 80s flick, and it's coming out on Blu-ray soon. It looked kind of like some kids in a haunted house or cemetery kind of thing. And, might be kind of fun to do.
For spookies, we can go back to a little cheesier stuff again. But
so
we'll let you guys know.
We might.
Keep track of my Facebook page and all that good stuff.
Those are the ones we were talking about anyway, I think.
Yeah. And thanks everybody for showing up, hanging out with us. The R-rated horror commentary podcast, Deconstructor, Eric from the Twitch, of course.
It's a schooner.
Queenie Todd, Jenny Delaney. Should I keep going? I want to join you for Spookies. Yeah. We'll have the Death Twitch come on with us for Spookies.
All right.
Sound good?
That's it.
He's a little sick right now, so if you're better by next week, you're going to have to let me know in the next 3 or 4 days. And if you're better, you can join us. Otherwise, we'll skip a week and we'll do it maybe in 2 weeks. But yeah, you can join. He'll join us for Spookies because that's a nice, funny one. Everybody's going to do Spookies, of course.
I've watched
stuff.
The trailer and it looks cool. So, and it's I think it's on YouTube to watch for free. So
it's up there.
You guys can follow along, or you watch it ahead of time if you want.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, Eric, man, Death Twitch. He's had some kind of cold type thing, cough and stuff.
I mean, next week's a holiday anyway, so if we don't.
That's true. So it will be 2 weeks from now, I think.
Yeah.
I may do a horror trivia night or something like that.
Right.
But because it is on a Monday, Memorial Day,
and
that's
my
right.
wife's birthday.
Yes.
My wife's birthday is usually on Memorial Day, so.
What is your Facebook page? Just look up. I got a Facebook group, Michael Mallet. It's called Horror Town. You can join that, or just go to my Facebook page, The Late Late Horror Show. There you go. Either one of those, I post everything we do on those pages. Mm-hmm. So, Yeah, you can't miss it. Or on Twitter, the Late Late Horror Show on Twitter. I share everything on that.
Ted,
on Instagram. On Instagram, you know.
Ted, don't tweet.
I tweet it out everywhere when
It
we're
took me a long
done.
time
You know what
to
I'm saying?
text.
Lots of great effects and lots of laughs and spookies. Yes, I know.
right.
I think that's one we'll do.
right.
We'll do that 2 weeks from today.
All right, DT, you talked me into it.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
So this coming Monday, which is Memorial Day, either because Ted won't be here,
Right.
I'll either do a trivia night, or if that Twitch is up for it, maybe I'll have a guest appearance or something, and we'll do another movie or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. We'll get it going.
Do a movie without me, huh?
Well,
You
yeah,
bastard.
no, I guess we can't do that.
You can if you want.
Woo! No, I know that's sacrilege.
Oh,
No, I'll do
No, you
it.
do what you want.
I'll do a trivia night or
I
something.
think I'd
but-
feel bad.
No. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock here. We're
That's
going
right.
to end this.
Anybody with bad weather, be careful. I'm going to be driving home in some rain.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Wish me luck.
Much peace. The Late Late Horror Show.